Hi, I'm Guthrie, and today we're going to gab about how much money you can make teaching with Outschool online. So one of the reasons I didn't join Outschool in 2019 was I had some misinformation about how they figure out the pay. And I had gone through the application process, and my next step was to have an online interview. And I backed out. At the time, I was working mornings and evenings, teaching ESL online, and I was making pretty good bank. So things have quieted down now because so many online teachers and brick and mortar teachers are home. And so now in the spring of 2020, the ESL online classes, we have so many teachers teaching. On top of that, the students are starting to go back to school in China. The beginning of May is a holiday week, so a lot of us are seeing a decrease in bookings. I know once things return to normal, we're going to go back to the traditional amount of bookings. So I went back to Outschool as a second side hustle. And what I realized when I went back and looked at it was that when you set your base pay, let's say you're going to charge $10 for one class. That class could be a 30-minute class, a 60-minute class. Let's say it's 60 minutes. $10 for an hour of class. Well, that sounds really low. I mean, I'm a teacher. I'm a licensed teacher. $10 an hour, I don't charge that for tutoring. Why would I charge that for a class? The difference is that this is per student per class. So if I have 2 students in that class, I now have the potential for $20. Okay, 5 students, $50. You can do the math. Now, do we really get paid what that base pay is that we put in for the class? Of course not. Outschool is going to take 30% of what you charge for your class. So again, just to make math easy, because I'm not a math teacher, if I charge $10 for an hour class, Outschool is going to take $3, I will receive $7. Guthrie, that's still too little for me to plan a lesson, get onto Zoom, figure out how I'm going to present it, and take up an hour or more of my time. But there's more. If I have 5 students in that class, the total charge is going to be $50. Outschool is going to take their 30%. I'm going to end up with $35. I've taught 5 students at a base rate of 7, and I'm going to take home 35. Now it's starting to sound more profitable. What if you had 6 students? What if you have 8 students? What if you charge $10 and that's a 30-minute class? What if you charge $20 for an hour? Outschool pays its independent contractors or teachers through PayPal, and you get paid about 2 weeks after you teach a class. You'll have a payment pending button that you're going to see, and it's going to tell you what you're going to get. Remember, you keep 70%. Now, one thing to keep in mind with that 70% that you're going to get paid, you have to think about the potential for refunds. I know, nobody wants to talk about it. I don't want to give money back. You don't want to give money back. That's why we've got more videos coming to tell you how you can prevent yourself from having to give a refund. So why might parents get a refund? Maybe you're teaching a camp that runs for 4 weeks and a student can only go 3 of the 4 weeks. If you set up when you had your payments for the class how the refunds are balanced to parents, they might be due a prorated refund. And so Outschool is going to pay you for that whole camp. If you have a student maybe that has to cancel, perhaps they get sick, something comes up with them, and you're going to prorate what you charge them, that might come back as a refund to Outschool. So you're always going to be dealing with that one class, and your payments are going to be for that one class. Your refunds would be for that one class. There's no, we're going to take money out of your next class that you teach. They're always going to be structured on that class A that you taught. If I taught a class on ABC Phonics, and I have to give a refund on that class, that money's going to come from that payment that I received for that ABC Phonics. It's not going to come for the counting 1 through 5 class that I'm going to teach next. So just be aware of that. That's how they base their pay. You get 70%, they keep 30%. It's going to go into a PayPal account. So if you don't have a PayPal account, you need to go ahead and set one up. Many people, because we're independent contractors, you want to have one that has just your independent contractor business on it. It's going to help you a lot come tax time. That's another video. Okay. If you have anything more that you want to gab with me about with payments from Outschool, any questions, any comments, just remember, I'm always here, guthrgabs@gmail.com. Bye. So Outschool is a great way to increase your income. For some people I know, it could be your sole income. It could be a side hustle. You make Outschool what you want to be. You have the potential to make what you want to make on Outschool. I hope you make today a great day.